This 83-acre recreation site, affectionately known as School Section Lake Park, has served Mecosta County for a century. At first it was known as Pleasant View and became known as School Section Lake Park when it was sold to the county for a record $8,000. While a member of the County Board of Supervisors declared this to be an extraordinary waste of taxpayers' money, it was not as extraordinary as the story behind the man who made the property available for the public to enjoy for generations to come. Isaac Berry was born a mulatto slave in Garrard County, Kentucky in 1832. At age 26, he met Lucy Esther Millard, who was born in Wayne County, New York in 1838. She was the daughter of a Mormon minister, Solomon Nelson Millard, who had migrated to Plymouth, Michigan when Lucy was just a young girl. Following the death of her mother, Lucy came with her father to Palmyra, Missouri, where she met Isaac.
There she met my great-grandfather, Isaac Berry, who of course was owned by his half-sister, Julianne Pratt. And so they farmed him out to, well, he was called a sod buster, but he was a talented man. He could do many different things. Played the violin, and he was a blacksmith, and he had many trades that he was good at. The only thing is he couldn't read or write. But she taught him to read and write by using the Bible, because they were very Bible-oriented people, and of course the Mormons didn't believe in slavery. So in bringing water to him out in the fields, as he was busting the prairie, plowing it up, they got acquainted and they fell in love.
Lucy was a maverick, not afraid to defy convention and authority, especially when it was unjust.
She was quite a character. She certainly had a mind of her own, because that would indicate the determination that made her to make up her mind to marry him.
Julianne Pratt was told by her father that he was never to be sold, nor was he ever to be beaten, as was happening to slaves back then. But her husband, Jim Pratt, was a Mississippi River gambler. And so evidently he was not a very good gambler, because he was gambling away her fortune. And part of the fortune was Isaac Berry. And so she was afraid that he would be sold down to Louisiana, where they worked in the cane fields. And the life expectancy in those conditions was 7 to 9 years. So it was a death sentence.
With the help of Isaac's owner, Julianne Pratt, they worked out an escape plan to get Isaac to Windsor, Ontario. After 3 weeks, Isaac made the trip on foot, narrowly escaping capture on at least 3 occasions.
He went in the Underground Railroad, she followed by railroad to Detroit. There she worked in a shirt factory, and then got people to row her across to Canada, because she knew he was there somewhere. So that one summer of 1858, she searched for him and finally found him, or heard his violin playing in a tavern, and there's where they met.
Isaac and Lucy were married in Windsor, Ontario in August 1859 and lived near the village of Puce, outside of Windsor, for 18 years. In May 1877, the Berrys came to Mecosta by covered wagon along with their 6 children. They purchased 83 acres of cut-over pine land at the present Veterans Park site for $1.25 an acre.
My mother and father got married in 1919, and they didn't have any place to live, and my great-grandmother was living at the time, and she was trying to live alone in the log establishment that was on the property. And it was thought that it would be a benefit for my parents to live there. She was an old lady then.
We'd go down to the Berries and School Section Lake and buy the ice, because they put up ice in the wintertime, and then the summer you could buy the big things of ice, and we'd take it home and chop it up and make the ice cream with it. And that's one of the times I went and I saw Mrs. Berry. We went in the house. My grandmother knew her. And we went in the house, and I could remember stepping over a log sill where the door was. And I went in, and she was sitting in a rocking chair, and she had a shawl over. Very polite, just a real nice lady, and I always will remember that.
And while basically illiterate, Isaac possessed an enterprising nature. He organized the area's first postal service, was a beekeeper, and blacksmith. He also saw the value of his land as a vacation site, and with Lucy assisting him, he cleared the land, built picnic tables, and hauled sand to the lake's banks to create the county's first beach, complete with bathhouses and rentals for boats and fishing gear.
Isaac had built 2 wooden fences separately, and that's where you went in to change your clothes into your bathing suit. The pavilion that's out there was not built by Isaac Berry, but he did build all the rest of the park for the people in the area.
This popular vacation site known as Pleasant View attracted tourists from near and far to swim, fish, and enjoy the area's natural beauty. Isaac Berry passed away in 1914, and Lucy followed in 1928. When the site was sold to Mecosta County in 1929, a member of the County Board of Supervisors declared that the spending of $8,000 for a sandlot was an extraordinary waste of the taxpayers' money. Fortunately, the majority of the board recognized the long-term value of this purchase and shared the vision of Isaac Berry, who always had his eye on the future.
From what I understand, he always enjoyed people, like to have people around, even though he kind of sat off to the side and just kind of watched. He always enjoyed having people enjoy his land, and from what I understand, he had a deep love for the land over there. So he was very, in a way, he just wanted to perpetuate that. And through the park system, through the county, I think that happened for him. I hope it did anyway.
And because of this long-term vision, the beauty and splendor of this popular vacation site continues to be enjoyed nearly a century later, making School Section Lake Park the crown jewel of Mecosta County.